that sort of kind of matches. By the way, this, even though this isn't 100% accurate, this front wheel setup, actually, I think I might like that better than the real deal. This is the McLaren Speedtail, by the way. So it's the first McLaren in a long, long time to actually have a central driving position. I can't even believe that you can barely see that in this. It's so hard to discern. But the steering wheel is in the middle. It's the McLaren Speedtail. There you go. This came out just a few years ago. It's one of the newest McLarens. And I hope they do Gordon Murray's. Hot Wheels better do Gordon Murray's T50. Anyway, look in the Koenigsegg. Hey Tyler, check it out. Check this out, dude. It's got the ghost down there. You know the whole thing with the Saab jets? It's a whole history of that ghost. There's a connection there to Saab jets and the Swedish Air Force, and it's a whole big thing. And by the way, Hot Wheels, nice job with the mirrors on this one. You actually put side view mirrors on the Koenigsegg. Not why. Not sure. Like maybe Koenigsegg is like Porsche, where they don't let you get away with sloppy nonsense, like trimming the side view mirrors off their cars. Certainly, wish Bugatti did the same. Jeez Louise. It's a good looking casting. Always liked it. So now I'll have a backup. I get two. Keeping both of them. Because this was a standalone car at one point. And I opened mine. Had a premium package. Anyway, it was a premium, obviously. It's a good combination. Maybe Koenigsegg. Ooh, that looks good. There you go. There you go. So that's about it. That's the diorama. Now I've opened it. So there you go. There's your exotic car diorama. And that's pretty much it. Just kidding. You got a second one to open. This one's nice and crisp. This one, the packaging is actually perfect. I just don't care. I'm opening it anyway. There we go. Whoa. New casting, by the way. I know these are repeats, and they're awesome repeats. This is a brand new casting. This blue Nissan Sentra. This is how you go along and snip all these. Sorry, terrible camera work. Oh, the Sentra is still attached. These things are annoying. Back when Japanese cars were simple and clean, Look at the styling on all three of these. Nice, clean designs. I mean, blatantly ripping off an BMW E30, if you ask me. Without the round headlights, but the twin kidney grille. But very much a blatant rip-off of BMW. This thing was just bland back in the day. It wasn't a very amazing design. It was very basic. Stole little AMC door handles. Borrowed a lot of things from older American cars. Some cool ideas, but also a little bit European hatchback sort of a vibe with this one. When it first came out, believe it or not, in the 90s. I was old enough to be following styling trends. And this was, was new enough without being controversial or nobody thought this car was ugly. People kind of thought, it's not my cup of tea, I'm not into Honda. Or they thought, wow, that's cool, it's awesome Honda. There's really no like, oh, gross, why does that look like a Fast and Furious STI situation with sloppy, overdone, over-the-top styling. This thing was cool too. Although nobody really knew this car existed in the US. Let's be real. This car was basically non-existent in America. The North American car market, you had to be a huge nerd, a big Toyota or rally car nerd to even know this car existed. It did fantastic in the rallies. Very competitive. Won a lot of races. But it was not something that kids who were into Japanese cars were not talking about these in the 90s. This car was off the radar for almost everybody except for the hardcore enthusiasts. Anyway, look at this thing. A rollback track that actually, rolls back. Doesn't quite tilt down enough in the rear. When you have it 90% off, you think it would just naturally drop, but it doesn't. So you kind of push it back, and then by the time it's tilted down, even the slightest bit of pressure will actually make it pop off. I mean, I guess I get it, whatever. So there you have it, there's both. There's both dioramas.